Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Let's make some kabobs. We will mix a few ingredients together, put them on a skewer, and throw them out on the grill. For our first kabob, we will need a gallon-sized bag with a zip top. Open it up and put in half a cup of teriyaki sauce, half a cup of honey, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then we'll just give it a little pinch of ground ginger. Then we're gonna mix that up really well and set that aside. Wet paper towel down for safety, no moving allowed. Sharp knife. Always use a sharp knife. Take your pepper, turn it upside down, and then we're going to slice it, leaving the seeds on the inside. Dice the pepper up into 2-inch pieces and place them in the marinade. Peel and slice an onion, cutting it into 2-inch pieces and adding it to the marinade. Don't forget to wipe away those tears. Chicken. Let's talk about chicken. Use thighs. Period. More moist and it adds more flavor. Slice those babies up into 2-inch cubes. Hands. Please wash your hands before touching anything. Massage. After a long, hard day, who doesn't want a massage? Toss that bag into the fridge for 4 to 24 hours to help intensify the flavors. Whoops, I forgot the mushrooms. Please add mushrooms. Take a nice and shiny baking sheet, probably the only shiny one I have in my house, and cover it with aluminum foil. Take the bag out of the fridge and thread the meat and veggies on skewers that have been soaking in water for 30 minutes to prevent them from burning on the grill. We will set those aside and work on kabob number 2. Starting out with the seasonings, we'll add 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 of a teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne, and salt, and salt. Then we'll add in some pepper just to taste. Then we'll mix all of those together and we'll set this aside. Take 2 pounds of top sirloin steak and a very sharp knife. Cut the meat into strips. Cut that into 1 to 1.5 inch cubes. Then we'll place this meat inside of a gallon-sized zip-top bag and then remember to wash your hands. Place 1 tablespoon of the seasonings and 2 teaspoons of oil in with the meat. Then we'll seal up the bag, pressing out all of the air, then massage the oil and the seasonings into the steak. Let it rest for several minutes or even overnight if you want to make it ahead of time. In a medium-sized bowl or another bag, add 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow pepper, a green pepper, and a red onion. And we're going to add the remaining mix of our seasonings and a teaspoon of olive oil. Then we're going to mix that up really well so our ingredients can really get to know each other. Then we'll thread our meat and veggies onto soaked skewers, topping with more salt and pepper, and then we're going to set these aside for now. For these kabobs, I am going to make a cilantro chimichurri to go on top. Taking my food processor, I am adding half a cup of cilantro, half a cup of flat leaf parsley. I'm doing 1 jalapeno with the seeds removed, and I've chopped that up, 1 clove of garlic, 1 green onion that I've sliced, 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar, 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. We'll add some salt and some pepper just to taste. Then we'll juice 1 lime, give it a good squeeze, put on the lid, and we'll grind that up. So give us a thumbs up if you're liking this episode. I love this time of year when peaches are in season. So for our third kabob, we are taking fresh peaches and combining them with shrimp. Starting out with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, we'll add 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 of a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, or just grind some pepper in, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper to add a little bit of spice. Now I have 1 pound of uncooked shrimp, peeled, deveined in a bowl. Now I will take my knife, where is my knife? Oops, hang on. Now I will take my knife and peel off the skin of 3 peaches and slice them into 8 wedges each. Whew, breaking a sweat. Back to our shrimp here in this bowl. I am adding those peaches. Then we've cut up 8 green onions, just the white and the light green portion. We're adding our brown sugar mixture, and then we'll toss that to coat. Then we'll coat to toss. You get what I mean. Just mix it up. Again, thread the peaches and the shrimp onto soaked skewers, and then we're going to spray with cooking spray to prevent sticking on the grill. We'll flip those bad boys over, just like that, and we'll spray the other side. I'm going to go out and grill these kebabs, but first I'm going to put on my Grill Heat Aid premium gloves. These gloves are awesome for around the kitchen and for barbecuing. They have silicone texturing for ultimate grip and 5-finger flexibility. These gloves withstand extreme heat up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. They are perfect for putting kebabs on the grill and not getting burned. I am cooking these at a medium-high heat for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Make sure to check the temperature so you do not overcook the meat. Same thing with the chicken kebabs. Medium-high heat and cooking them 3 to 4 minutes per side. I will put a link in the description below if you want to buy some of these gloves. Cook the shrimp and the peach kebabs for about 1 to 3 minutes per side. Please, I ask you, do not overcook your food. Such a shame. Let's plate these up and get ready for dinner. Remember that chimichurri sauce we made? Going to place that right over our steak. So good. I've cooked up some rice to go along with our kebabs, and I think dinner was a hit. Remember to subscribe so together we can strengthen our families through food. We'll see you in the next video.